Hey, good morning, everybody. Look, I am here for a quick Monday morning motivation, and I just wanted to share something with you that I hope motivates you as much as it has been motivating me. Look, it's Monday, guys, and if you see how I'm dressed, that's because it's about 31 degrees here in North Carolina. I got on gloves, I got a hat on, I got on a scarf, I got it all on because I'm motivated to stay warm this morning. And so I hope wherever you are, you're motivated to stay warm if it's cold. I hope you're motivated to keep going. I hope you are motivated as this new year has begun. I hope you're motivated to be a better you. Okay. I hope you're motivated to be a better you because that is what we're seeking is to be a better version of ourselves. We are not competing with others. We are being a better version of us. And that is the main point and goal of what we're doing. It shows us who we are, what we are, and how we shall progress when we concentrate on being a better us. Um, as I've been going along over this past few days, because the year we're only what today is only the 12th, and so we're only 12 days into this new year. I've been contemplating and looking over things that I've done in the past. One of the things that I find very interesting about myself that I've been looking over is offense. How I am offended, why I am offended. Um, is it really an offense? Um, was it meant to be an offense? Have I taken it the wrong way? As we begin to move forward in who we are and what we're doing, we really have to visit what offends us. We're doing that because sometimes our upbringing, our situations, our life situations, even our job situations have taught us some things that may not actually be true about what's going on. Say, Lydia, what are you talking about? So we get offended at things when we believe people are doing things to us, or things are coming after us, or it is directly trying to hurt us. Then we become offended. And so today I want to propose a different question to you, a different way to you, because sometimes our upbringing, sometimes our environments teach us to be offended by things that are not necessarily meant as offenses. Some of them are meant to help us grow, to be better. Some of them are meant to show us how to pivot to our next. Some of them may even be offenses. Let me be honest. Some may be offenses. But when we are in environments that are cutthroat environments, we're kind of taught that people are always after us. They're always trying to offend us. There's something always looking to get us. Have you been there when you go, every time I look around, somebody try and get me? Every time I look around, somebody try and do something to me. I am here this morning to ask you to take another look, okay? Because sometimes what we're looking at as an offense is simply just someone not knowing that that is your boundary, someone not knowing that that is something that causes you to feel a certain way. And so when you have that situation where people don't actually know you, they don't know they're offending you. And we have to tell them that was offensive. This is a place where I have this. And sometimes we got to deal with us, guys. Let me be honest. For me, I had a simple situation that happened this morning. It's kind of funny now that I'm thinking about it, but it wasn't funny. And I feel like God stopped me in my tracks this morning and said, really, are you going to be offended by that? I'm going to tell y'all what it was because it was so silly. My daughter put my laundry in the dryer and didn't put dryer sheets in. And when I went to get my laundry, I look in the dryer and I go, there are no dryer sheets in here. And the first thing that came to my mind is every time she do her laundry, she put dryer sheets in, but she did mine and didn't. And so I said, Bug, you didn't put any dryer sheets in there. And she said, oh man, I forgot. And right while offense was trying to work its way in and Med was trying to get on me, God said to me, are you really offended by some dryer sheets? And I stopped. And he said, because of the environments you've been in, because of the environments that you've either grown up in, that you have been in at work, that you have been in life, when people do things that you think they should do, get what I'm saying? Things that you think that they should do and they don't do them, you become offended. Is it really an offense? Or are you a little bit touchy right now? Are you a little bit off base on something that doesn't matter? Like dryer sheets, really? Are you really going to take such a small thing and make it into a big thing? How many times are we making small things into big things, and they're causing hurdles and obstacles in our path where they may just be something that I can look past? It's not a big deal. It's dryer sheets. How many times are we looking at things as offenses, and these things are actually done to help you pivot to the next place? Sometimes things happen because God wants us to see that, hey, there's a better way. You just got to open your eyes and see the better way. So many times we get caught on a fence and don't get caught on, let me find a better way. My sister, Pastor Shamila, said to me a couple of days ago, and it was good. It was so good. I called her back and said, sis, that was so good. She said to me, we will easily embrace negativity. How many of us will easily take the negative as what's actually going on instead of looking at it and understanding this actually wasn't negative. This was something to help me have a better perspective of what's going on right now. And sometimes the negativity comes from people that we spend too much time with that we shouldn't have time with. And so now I've taken their negative point of view and made it my point of view. Now I have a negative point of view and everything has become offensive. This is the time of year where we take the opportunity to say, hey, I'm going to be different this year. And the first part of being different is finding those things that we know that we need to change about us. Looking inward on me, not on everybody else, because we can quickly see what everybody else did. But can I see what I did? Can I see where I looked at this the wrong way? Can I see me? I encourage you, I even challenge you to ask God to help you see you in this season. As we move into 2026, that is my prayer, that I see me and that I understand how to make me better, because a better me is better for everything around me. A more positive me is better for everything around me. That small thing that you took to be an offense, I ask you to take a second look at it and find out if it really didn't matter. This morning, this Monday motivation today is about making sure that you're not offended by things that are not offensive. Got me? Making sure that you are not offended by things that are not offensive. Some things don't even level up to being an offense. They don't. We make them big and they take up time and space in our mental capacity that we don't need to use this time on. I encourage you this morning, weigh out. Start to really look at the things that you're offended by. Start to look at the negative things that help you to hone in on offense first. And I promise you, when you start to look at those things and put them in proper perspective, how do I get them in proper perspective? I begin to weigh them out. I begin to write priorities. Is this really something I need to be offended by? Do I need to be offended because Bug didn't put some dryer sheets in the dryer? For real? For real? Do I need to be offended because somebody didn't say hello the way I think they should, or they walked past me? I don't know what was going on in their life, but they walked past and didn't speak. Do I really need to be offended at this? Or do I need to take a second look and start to look at what am I offended by? And is it really worthy of being offended? Guys, I'm working on this, and I encourage you to work on this year, because this is how we grow. This is how we move forward. This is how we become better us. And in 2026, we want to be better us. That might not be proper English, but we want to be better. We want to make ourselves better. I want to be a better me, and I hope you want to be a better you. I pray that you have an amazing day on purpose. And I pray that you begin to look at what you're offended by and make sure that it's offensive. Don't be offended by something that's not offensive. Look, you guys have an amazing week, amazing day. Continue to work on your goals. Look, catch up with me on this Saturday on the Lions Den, and I also be airing on the Lioness in the Lions Den this Saturday at 11 a.m. We're going to talk about those goals that we set. We're going to talk about that, prioritizing those goals, making sure that we are creating smart goals this year. But not only that we're creating them, we're going to talk about that plan because we're at the beginning of a new year. We talked all through the end of the year about making that plan. Now we're going to dig into that plan on this Saturday on the Lion and the Lioness Den at 11 a.m. Look, meet me there, show up, and let's talk about smart goals. You have an amazing day on purpose, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye, everybody.